Avatar! Hilda is the most delightful cartoon I have ever seen in all of my 23 years of living on this earth. Oh my god, this cartoon is my best cartoon of 2018. It's going to win. It's going to win. It's going to be number one. I'm just saying it now. It's going to take one hell of a show to pop out in the next 3 months to topple this. Oh my god. Well, Castlevania is coming out soon, so maybe there's still a contender, but if it doesn't come out, Hilda wins. It just wins. Hey you guys, what's up? It's your homegirl TVC coming at you with this Oscar-worthy cartoon. Oh my god. First of all, I'd like to give a big shout out to my Patreon supporters: Tyler, Eddie, Emon, Cinema Simpsons, The Mighty Z, Alok, Elsie, and Reggie. I love you guys so much, and without you, this channel would not be working as it is right now. But oh my god, I don't even know how to even go about reviewing this show. Okay, I'll try and start from the beginning. Hilda is a Netflix series. It's about 13 episodes long, and it is about 20 to 24 minutes, depending on whether there's commercial breaks. Well, it's on Netflix, so there's no commercial breaks. Sorry, I literally just finished watching the 13th episode, and I just brought out my microphone and I was like, I gotta review it, but I don't even know if I can because it just blew my mind. It's so amazing. I literally had to stop myself from watching some episodes just so I could enjoy it and space out watching this, because if I had finished this in one day, I would have been depressed. So Hilda is a show about, obviously, a blue-haired girl named Hilda. The show first starts out with her living in the woods, but then she moves to the city. So at first I thought, oh, by the first episode it's a done deal, she's gonna move to Trollberg. But we actually have 2 episodes with her living in the woods, living where she's comfortable. So we see her in her element, and then we see her in another environment, and she's also kind of snarky about living in the city, like, oh, city people, whatever. But this show's greatest strength lies in the fact that it blends fantasy and reality and the modern world so well. Normally with shows about elves and trolls and all that stuff, it takes place in like the 14th century, but this takes place today with cell phones and internet and TV, and it makes me believe that this world is real. Oh my god, something happened. I think it's the 12th or 13th episode about a certain creature. I don't want to spoil it. And the way the creatures move around, I literally started looking at my own room thinking, oh my god, that could actually be a thing that could work in our sense of reality. I have no words to describe the show. You just have to watch it. You have to sit down and watch it, and I promise you, the first episode will have you hooked. You cannot go away without seeing how it ends. I was tearing up by episode 2. The end of episode 2 literally had tears in my eyes because of how sweet it was, and that was when I knew that I had something special. It's rare. Oh my god, it's so rare to have a cartoon that doesn't push any political message, doesn't try to like shove an agenda down your throat. I was watching this and I was like, okay, where's the episode that's gonna be like girls are better than boys, or an episode that subtly hints at racism? This had none of that. This is what a cartoon is supposed to be like. Simple, fun enjoyment where the family can sit down and watch it and have a laugh, enjoy what's going on, and walk away with it. I won't even say, oh, you walk away with it learning a lesson, because there are some cartoons that they prioritize, oh, the kids must learn something from this, and they jeopardize the enjoyment of the show to try and teach the lesson of be good, be this. But this whole show kind of turned out to be a lesson. Well, not really a lesson, but it just shows being good has its advantages. But it's not just one episode that shows you, okay, be good, or I have no words to describe this. I love this cartoon so much. The animation is charming. It looks pencil drawn. I have no idea how you can animate something that looks like this. Look at these lines, the eyes, the movement, the music. Guys, I am not someone who really cares about background music or anything like that, but every time the theme song plays, I feel like I'm a kid again. I feel like, okay, I'm about to be transported to this magical world where flying puff monsters exist. Oh my god. There's obviously some things my nitpicky side sees, and I just can't help it. That's who I am. Like, there's this thing about mittens. I don't know what the N stands for, but it's basically tiny cats. Somewhere in the, I think, 4th or 5th episode, something happens to them, and I'm like, are they not gonna bring them up again? Did we just witness them die? That's one thing. And also there was another episode with little rodent mouse things getting in Hilda's bag at the end. Like, when you watch the episode, you understand what I'm talking about. I'm trying to keep this as vague as possible, but so many things happened that are just never brought up again. But the show does it in a way that unless you're a nitpicker like me, you will not even notice it. Also, just a slight another nitpick. There was some bullshit that was going on around the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th episode of Hilda regarding Frida as a friend, and there was this thing about friendship, and I was like, yeah, I liked how they breezed over it and they didn't have a mushy moment, but I'm like, is that really how friendship was as a kid? It felt like it was, but it was still annoying that there wasn't any apology or gratification from what Frida did to Hilda. Again, this is just for people who have watched it, but I personally would have really appreciated an apology from Frida. But whatever, this show is still great. Back to whatever it was I was saying. Music, I just cannot get this theme song out of my head. Sometimes I have to skip the theme song because it just gets me too emotional. I don't want to be feeling emotions so deeply from a cartoon. And I know a lot of people are gonna say this, it's Gravity Falls, it's the British Gravity Falls, and I'm like, God have mercy. Yes, when you first start watching it, you do get flashbacks or PTSD or whatever from Gravity Falls, but by the 3rd episode you forget what Gravity Falls even is. And when people say it's British Gravity Falls, I'm like, I don't know if it's just me, but I do not pick up a British accent from these characters. At first I was like, yeah, what region is Hilda from? But it doesn't sound like she has an accent. It just sounds like she speaks really good English. Like, everybody in this show just speaks really good English. They're not from anywhere. So it helps me just think, okay, Trollberg is actually a real place with real characters, that it's not somewhere in our plane of existence, which just helps immerse you in this world so much. I love this cartoon. I want to reach into my laptop and hug it. I want to thank the creators for actually giving us something good and tangible in this day and age of toxicity. God, this is what cartoons are supposed to be like. No love triangles, no hidden lore, no, it's just a cartoon. And I appreciate that. This show made me feel like a child again. That in and of itself is a miracle, is praiseworthy. But don't take my word for it. Please, I am begging you on my knees. Kind of, sort of, I'm in a lotus position, but I'm sort of on my knees begging you to watch this cartoon if you haven't already, because there's a lot of people who have loved it and they have been bewitched by this amazing experience. No, it is not British Gravity Falls, it is Hilda. Give it the respect it deserves. And God have mercy, if I was still rating things, I'd give this 10,000 stars out of 5. This show is amazing. I love it so much. But yeah, that's enough about me just not being able to speak English properly. Have you watched it? If you have, let me know. If you have not, stop whatever it is you're doing and go watch it. I do not care if you're in the delivery room giving birth or helping someone give birth. Go and watch this show now. That's an order. But yeah, thanks y'all so much for clicking to watch this video. Again, a new avatar. Big shout out to Yui Princess for making this. I love her so much. Go buy everything from her. She deserves your money. But with that being said, thanks y'all guys so much for clicking to watch. This is TVC signing out.